My name is Lisa. I'm an office worker living with my mother and daughter in my family home. A few years ago, my mother suffered from a serious illness, and while working, I also take care of her. Thanks to her positive and cheerful personality, we enjoy our days together.
Man, it's still crazy hot outside. Oh, Lisa, hey, good work out there.
Noah. Good work to you too. I just got to the break room. Want some coffee?
Oh, thanks.
This is Noah, my coworker and also my boyfriend. He understands my mother's situation and sometimes helps me take care of her. I've always been deeply grateful for his kindness. Then, one day,
Speaking of which, I wonder what Matsuo is up to these days.
I guess he's doing fine as usual. I do get in touch with him every now and then.
I see. Well, as long as he's doing well, that's all that matters.
This is my mother. The Matsuo mentioned in the conversation is my younger brother. He's already married, so he doesn't live with us. I once tried talking to him about helping with mom's care, but he wouldn't even listen. Hello? Matsuo? Are you busy? I wanted to talk to you about mom.
Didn't I already say I'm leaving that to you? I don't know anything about that stuff.
You won't know if you don't even try to do something.
Yeah, well, not my problem.
Then at least drop by sometime? Mom was saying she wants to see you.
No can do. Believe it or not, I'm busy with work and, I'm married now.
Matsuo was always like this. He never made an effort to visit home. A few days later, I took my mother to the hospital for her routine checkup. After a while, I was called into a separate room, where the doctor gave me the devastating news. Her condition had worsened significantly, and she didn't have much time left. I called Matsuo to let him know. So, after the tests, the doctor called me in. Mom's condition has gotten much worse. She doesn't have long.
Seriously? I had no idea it was that bad.
Of course you didn't, you've never even come to see her. Even if you're busy, you could at least stop by once in a while.
What's with that tone? You're so annoying. Whatever. I'll call you later.
Matsuo hung up the phone, clearly annoyed. A little while later, I got a call from his wife, Kanade.
Lisa, I wanted to talk to you. Don't you think it's about time we took over caring for your mother?
Huh? Took over? What are you suddenly talking about?
Well, Lisa, you probably want to get married soon, right? You're at that age. Besides, managing the apartment your mother owns must be pretty exhausting too, right?
Managing it isn't that hard, but taking care of her isn't something you can just casually decide to do, you know. My father had owned several apartment buildings before he passed away, and after his death, my mother inherited them under her name. With a decent amount of rental income, I quickly realized that Matsuo and Kanade were trying to get on my mother's good side to secure a larger share of the inheritance. Since I never found managing the properties to be particularly difficult, and their intentions were obvious, I firmly declined their offer to take over caring for my mother. A few months after that call. Finally, you picked up. Mom just fell asleep. Hey! I left you so many voicemails. Why didn't you come to see her in her final moments?
Voicemails? Whoa, for real? Didn't even notice. My bad.
I need to talk to you about the funeral. You're coming, right?
Of course. I'm the eldest son, after all. I'll handle everything, so don't worry about it.
Oh, and since Matsuo is the eldest son, he has the responsibility to take care of the house, don't you think? So we'll be moving in and taking care of it properly. Lisa, you should start looking for a new place to move out as soon as possible.
What? What are you suddenly talking about?
Starting next month, Kanade and I are moving into the house. So make sure you're ready to move out, okay?
Oh, just so you know, you can't move into any of our apartments, alright. From now on, Matsuo will be taking over everything and managing it properly.
Wait, hold on, what are you two just deciding on your own?
Hey, you've been through a lot, sis. Thanks for everything. You're free now, so go enjoy your life and be happy.
That's right. You should start worrying more about yourself. You better hurry and find someone to marry, or we'll end up being an old maid.
What are you talking about? She's already an old maid. She spent all these years taking care of Mom, totally wasted her prime years, you know? Man, it's honestly kinda tragic. You can just feel the misery coming off her.
Matsuo and Kanade were being so unbelievably selfish that I wasn't even angry, I was just dumbfounded. But I knew something they didn't. So, as they told me, I went ahead and started preparing to move out. A few weeks later.
Hello? Sis. What the hell is going on?
Yeah. You better give us a proper explanation right now.
Geez, could you not yell the second I pick up? That scared me, seriously. So? What's with the sudden call from both of you?
We moved into the house, or at least, we tried to. But when we got there, some complete stranger was living in it.
Why is there someone else living in our house?
Well, obviously, because it's not your house. Oh, and the locks? I had them changed. Brand new keys.
The locks? Wait, hold on. What the hell does that mean?
This house belongs to Matsuo and me.
Oh, you mean the old family house? That's been sold. The new owners already moved in. Is there a problem?
Sold! Are you kidding me right now?
Get over here right now. Right this second.
Matsuo and Kanade sounded pretty panicked when they called me. It seemed like they had a lot to say, so I had no choice but to meet them at the place they specified.
Ah. Sis. Hurry up and explain this mess. What the hell is going on?
Wait, hold on. Who's that guy?
Who? Oh, you mean Noah? My boyfriend. Why?
Nice to meet ya. I'm Noah, the guy who spends all his time thinking about Lisa.
What the hell is up with this guy? Wait, that doesn't even matter right now. Why the hell would you bring your boyfriend here at a time like this? Keep outsiders out of this.
Yeah. This is an important discussion. Why did you bring him along?
Excuse me, you two were the ones who called me out here all of a sudden. I was on a date, you know? And I still showed up anyway. So what's with that attitude?
Exactly. We've been super busy, and this was our first date in ages.
Like I care. And if the guy didn't want to come, he could have just left, right?
That's right. Has just getting in the way of the conversation.
For your information, Noah helped out a lot with Mom's care.
Ha! He took care of Mom?
That's right. He got along with her really well, and he helped me so much.
You know, even if you're married, you can still visit your mother, right? She worried about you a lot, you know? You get days off every week, so why didn't you ever show up?
Shut up. I'm busy even on my days off.
More importantly, why the hell did you sell the house?
I didn't sell it. Mom did.
What? Mom sold it? That makes no damn sense.
And now that someone else lives there, we can't move in. What are we supposed to do with all our stuff?
Like I give a damn. And don't ask me.
Fine. We'll put everything in the apartment for now.
Lisa, give us the keys to one of the empty units.
I don't have them. When I told them I didn't have the keys, Matsuo and Kanade looked completely shocked.
Quit messing around. If you don't have them, then who does? I sure as hell don't.
Yeah, obviously, neither do I.
Well, duh. You guys don't own the place.
Then where the hell are the keys?
Since the building was sold to a real estate company, I'd assume they have them now.
Wah! Wait a damn second. Are you telling me you sold the apartment building too?
Nope. Mom did. In other words, every single property she inherited from Dad was sold.
Every single one. All of them.
Didn't I just say that?
Then what about the inheritance? What's left?
Oh, there's nothing left. Mom already took care of it. She donated everything.
What the hell? What do you mean she donated it all?
Are you kidding me? What am I supposed to do now? I already quit my job for this.
Wait, what? You quit your job because you thought you'd get an inheritance.
Of course I did. I was gonna be filthy rich, so why the hell would I need to work?
Wow. You really just stop and quit without knowing how much you'd even get? Unreal.
You're such an idiot. At least wait until the money's actually in your hands before pulling a stunt like that. Listen, Mom originally planned to leave her assets to both me and you.
Then why the hell did she sell everything off?
And donate it on top of that. This is unbelievable.
Kanade, remember when you called me, asking if we could switch off taking care of Mom? I turned you down because I knew right away it was just about the inheritance. But after that, you also called Mom, didn't you?
Yeah, so what?
That phone call made her realize you guys were only after her money. She didn't want any ugly inheritance disputes. So she made the choice to get rid of it all.
The truth is, Mom knew Matsuo and Kanade would probably do something foolish. That's why she made sure to handle Dad's inherited assets properly. Noah and I both thought it was just like her to plan ahead like that. But Matsuo and Kanade clearly didn't see it that way.
What do you mean, got rid of everything? I had the right to inherit something. And yet, she sold everything without even consulting me. What the hell?
Yeah. That's totally unfair.
Enough already. Why the hell would Mom need to consult you about her own assets? It was her property. She had every right to do whatever she wanted with it. And besides, you never even bothered to visit her.
I told you, I was busy with a lot of things.
No, you just thought it was a hassle, so you chose not to come. And now you're trying to claim your right to an inheritance? You didn't even come to see her at the end. You didn't do a single thing as her son, so don't act like you deserve anything now.
Why are you so angry?
Oh gee, I wonder why. Your mother-in-law worried about you guys all the time after she got sick. She used to say, I hope they're doing well. I hope they're happy together as a couple. She wanted to see you. Lisa told you that over the phone so many times.
Yeah, well, I thought she was just trying to dump all the caregiving responsibilities on us. I had my own life to live, you know? Work's exhausting, so on my days off, I just wanted to stay home.
Exactly. That's why we thought, this is such a hassle and just ignored it.
And that selfish thinking is exactly why you're in this situation right now. Even now, when Noah is talking about Mom, neither of you even bothered to ask about how things were for her. That's why I said this was all about the inheritance for you. You brought this on yourselves.
Do you have any idea how hard Lisa worked to balance her job and taking care of her mom? Your mom worried about you guys, but the only one who ever actually expressed gratitude was Lisa. I've never once seen either of you say thank you to her.
Just as Noah said, Matsuo and Kanade had done absolutely nothing to deserve gratitude from Mom. Their home wasn't even that far away. A short drive would have been enough to visit her any time. But they never did. So, really, this outcome was only natural. Even after everything we had told them, they still didn't get it.
Even so, you must have wanted the inheritance too, right? You were the one taking care of Mom, so you should have made sure things worked in your favor.
Yeah, exactly. Lisa, you had Mom's favor, right? You could have just told her, make sure to leave some money for me and that'd be it.
Do you two seriously think Lisa is some kind of money-hungry leech like you guys? You're so pathetic and getting second-hand embarrassment.
Why not though? If you had just talked to her, things could have been different.
Because I didn't want the inheritance.
Why not? Your mom owns so much real estate, you could have been loaded.
Because I have my own savings. That's more than enough for me.
Savings? Come on, that's gotta be chump change compared to an inheritance.
Maybe so, but I can comfortably live off my salary. Unlike some people, I don't go on reckless shopping sprees.
Wait a sec, that's some people. Are you, totally talking about us?
Who the hell else would she be talking about? Are you guys for real?
Even Noah, who just met you today, is dumbfounded. Maybe take a moment to feel some shame?
Ha! Who cares about shame? What I care about is the inheritance. There's gotta be some cash left somewhere, right?
If there was, Mom would have made a will, don't you think?
Oh, or maybe Lisa was secretly skimming a little bit of money every day. You know, slowly stashing it away?
I'm not you, Kanade. I don't do things like that.
What's that supposed to mean? That's so mean.
No, it's not. It's just a fact. You totally seem like the type who'd do that.
Hey! Don't talk about Kanade like that.
I just said she looks like the kind of person who'd sneakily stash away money every day. How long do you two plan to keep babbling about nonsense? Enough already. I was so fed up that I didn't even bother choosing my words anymore. I just said exactly what was on my mind.
What the hell? I'm being serious here.
Oh? That's your serious response? Wow, Matsuo, you're even more disappointing than I thought.
What's with that attitude, sis?
I'm just talking at a level that you and Kanade can understand.
Lisa, you're, so annoying today.
Oh yeah. Well, guess what? We're even more annoyed. Your mother probably knew you two would cause trouble sooner or later. That's why she sold everything. so Lisa and no one else would have to deal with the mess.
Wow, Noah. You really understood all that? Thanks.
Of course. Unlike those two, I actually had a trusting relationship with your mom.
So, there's really nothing left for us to inherit.
How many times do I have to say it? Yes.
But Matsuo already quit his job. Lisa, what are we supposed to do?
Figure it out as a couple? Kanade, you can get a job too, you know.
With 2 incomes, you should be able to live just fine.
No way. We were supposed to inherit everything and live the good life. And now you're telling me to work.
Sis, please. What am I supposed to do? I already spent all my savings because I thought I'd get the inheritance.
Then get a job, earn money, and save up again. Simple as that.
Supporting each other as a couple. What a beautiful thing, don't you think?
That's impossible. I won't find a job right away. Help me, sis.
Stop relying on Lisa for everything. This is the perfect chance for you to get your act together.
I can't just start working right away either, Lisa. Please help us.
Absolutely not. You two did nothing for me or mom, so I owe you nothing in return. Money doesn't just magically appear, so get to work. Got it. Matsuo and Kanade, having lost their chance at a comfortable life, had no choice but to move into a rundown apartment. They crammed all their belongings into the tiny space, leaving hardly any room to stretch out and sleep. To make things worse, neither of them could find stable jobs, so they were stuck working part-time gigs. Between their exhausting shifts, they barely had the energy to clean up, leaving their place a chaotic mess. Their inconsistent work hours made their financial situation even more dire, forcing them into a hand-to-mouth existence. And so, Matsuo and Kanade, blinded by their greed, ended up losing everything and were left struggling in a miserable life. As a side note, Mom did leave me an inheritance, as compensation for the time and money I spent taking care of her. But this was a secret between her and me. I had no intention of ever telling Matsuo. Some time later.
I wonder what your mom's up to now. Maybe hanging out with your dad in heaven.
They were super close, so they're probably out on a date right now.
Yeah, I can totally see that. Hey, Lisa, there's something I want to talk to you about.
Talk to me? What's up?
So, what do you think about us becoming a couple like your mom and dad?
Wait, Noah. Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. So, Lisa, will you marry me?
Noah's sudden proposal took me completely by surprise, but at the same time, I was overjoyed. Still, we decided to wait until the mourning period for my mother had passed before officially registering our marriage. Until then, we would take our time, carefully planning out our future together. Noah reassured me with a warm smile, saying we had plenty of time to figure things out. With Noah, the man who had cherished my mother, I knew we would build a happy home together. As I imagined that bright future, I felt truly blessed to be walking this path alongside him. If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.